But, you know, believe it or not, there was a time a few years ago that I couldn't even fit in a cab. I was a big guy. About 5, 6 years ago, I was 27 stone, and I have lost 13 stone. Don't applaud that. I put 3 back on. I should actually just say I lost 10. It's still just as good. But the reason that I put all that weight on is because I was addicted to food. And this is a genuine thing. I was addicted to cheese. Now, my lovely wife did some research about that. It's a genuine thing. That was my wife that let me up, by the way. That's not a groupie. She's lovely, my wife. She's absolutely gorgeous, she tells me. But luckily, my wife likes her coffee the way she likes her men, you know, cold and bitter and full of cream. But she did some research for me. She found out that milk has an element in it called casomorphins. Now, you can look this up, and it's addictive, but it's in milk for good reason in nature. It keeps the baby animals safe to the mother, and it keeps them safe so they know where the food is and how to stay within the herd. And it works in human babies as well. When you see a little baby getting breastfed, and you think, oh, that's a contented baby. No, that baby's smacked off its tits. Well, technically it's smacked off its mum's tits, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? And can I just say as well, there's a bit of controversy around breastfeeding. I want to say that I have no problem breastfeeding, but it does hurt my nipples a little bit. But no, I actually in the past I've tried breast milk. Not a big fan of breast milk. I love the containers, but there you go, you know. But yeah, so I was addicted to cheese. Now cheese is 7 times more powerful than milk. It's 7 times more addictive. And I was a big guy because I used to go to a cheese centre in Birkdale because I live in Southport. Rock and roll. Yeah, thanks there. The crew are in. Yeah. And I used to go to this cheese centre, and the woman that owned it, Samantha, eventually after going 3-4 times a day, I came in and she went, no, I said, I'm cutting you off, James. No more. I went, oh, come on, just a wee bit of Wensleydale. Just to see me over the weekend, come on. And she's like, no, look at the state of you. You're sweating, you're shaking. No, I'm cutting you off, mate, no more. And I'm telling all the other suppliers to cut you off. And she was right, I couldn't get anything. I landed up meeting a disgraced grocer down a dark alley. You know, he'd been struck off by the Grocer Society for selling multi-pack beans singularly. So I met him in a dark. I said, Bob, what have you got? He's got his bag of goodies. You got anything good? You got any of the good stuff? Got any brie or, you know, any wines, you know, got any good stuff? He said, it's nothing, streets are dry, mate. He said, he's rummaging through his bag and he went, all I can get you is some mild cheddar. I mean, that's no good to me. I need, you know, I've got a wee baby bell down there, something. Just to take the edge off, you know. I can do you some squeezed cheese. I went, okay, I'll have a line of that. He said, do you want it on a cracker? And I said, no, but bizarrely, I like my squeezed cheese in my pot noodles. And he went, well, I've got a pot noodle here for another client. You're welcome to share that. I said, hey, I might be off my face and an addict, but I do know people. You never share noodles. You know, but obviously, did you get that? I never got that. Obviously, I lost the weight, as you can see. I lost some of it anyway. But it was bound to happen because, you know, when I lost my sight, I couldn't find the fridge. And when I lost my hearing, I couldn't hear the pizza delivery man come to the door. So, but I never let it hold me back. I still work and I still volunteer for the Royal National Institute of the Blind, the RNIB. Now, I said this at a gig recently, and somebody shouted, oh, the lifeboats. No, mate, that's the RNLI. But could you imagine if I worked for the lifeboats? Say you fell overboard on your coronavirus cruise, and you're thrashing about in big waves and that, and your high visibility life jacket, you know, flashing your light, blowing your whistle, and screaming for help at the top of your lungs. Trust me, I am the last person you want looking for you, a deaf blind guy. Mind you, I do have a heightened sense of smell. So I could probably tell you were shitting yourself waiting to be rescued.